Hey everyone, thank you for watching. Today's video I'm excited to do. It's going to be a new Will I Buy It. This is my series that I post every single Wednesday. I'm going to chat with you over all of the new makeup releases. I'm going to talk about what has my attention, what I'm not so interested in. I always link my playlist down below and also the community playlist, which I started a while ago. So any creator who makes this series can add theirs to the playlist, but let's go ahead and get started. Alright, I'll go ahead and scoot over so I can add in some photos. I did do some filming for this look. There, I have my curtains almost all the way closed and I'm still trying to decide if it's too bright because there is just so much. There is so much snow outside. I'm gonna close my blinds a little more. I don't know if that helped. Hopefully I'm not too bright anymore, but this weather, man, what's going on? I hope you're all okay and safe and doing well. I've been watching the news, just not impressed. Not impressed anywhere. We have not hit positive digits in like a week. Like during the day, it maybe gets to like -8. Whew, heat wave. And then at night, it's like -35. So, okay, let's just talk about new makeup before I start to cry. I don't really know what to start off with this week, but maybe let's talk about the thing that I got a lot of tags in and a lot of like confused emojis, scratching head emojis. I don't know, we'll start there, that seems good. This is a Blockbuster eyeshadow palette? What's going on here? What's going on here? Did we need this? Was someone asking for this? I'm not sure. This is available online at Hot Topic, the Blockbuster eyeshadow palette, 12 shades for any mood, a generous mirror, and packaging that looks like a movie rental box. Do some of you even know what I'm talking about? My younger audience, do you even know? Do you have any idea what I'm saying? I saw some people saying like, oh, nostalgia, and like this makes me think of like my childhood. And yes, I've been inside many Blockbusters in my days. Even in college, there was still Blockbuster around, and that's where I would rent Sex and the City DVDs so me and my roommate could watch them. It's interesting, it gets people to talk, it created a buzz. I saw people talk about it on Twitter, like, so that's great. I don't think I'm gonna get it though. I don't have a deep love for Blockbuster in that way, and I also don't have a deep love for VHS tapes. Like, having to rewind those VHS tapes, man, that is something that the younger kids will just not be able to understand, the pain of having to always rewind. Or if you rented a movie and you started to watch it and then you realized the people before didn't rewind, oh my gosh, it was just a whole thing. It was a whole thing. So color scheme, not exactly calling to me, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass over the Blockbuster palette, but I would absolutely love to know if anyone's getting it. No judgment here, you know I don't judge you. A few tags on this new product from Pat McGrath for Valentine's Day. We have the Love and Lust Gloss Duo online at Pat McGrath. Nude lip glosses presented in romantic limited edition heart-shaped vials. A gel meets balm formulation. It's supposed to give you a non-sticky shine and a captivating color payoff. So there is $25. These are $25. I don't know what I was saying. And it comes, yeah, so it comes with the duo. So 2 for $25. These are cute. And they're limited edition. I have to throw these into my Sephora cart. I came really close at buying that Marc Jacobs foundation and concealer, but then I watched a few videos and the ones that I watched anyways, didn't have the best reviews. So then I got scared. But I kind of want to make an order from Sephora. But these are only at Pat McGrath. I mean, that's fine. I can purchase from Pat's website too. I might grab these. Did you get them? I might grab them. I don't remember if I said that I did film this look. It'll be on my Instagram reels, which is March Beauty Word, or it's also the look that I did with the e.l.f. Mint palette, the Mint collection. I have a full video here on YouTube. I wanted to recreate that look because when I filmed it on like a Saturday night at like 9 o'clock. I filmed it, took it off, and went to bed, and I was like, kind of want to do that again and like actually film more videos with it. So yes, so this look is coming. But to keep it rolling, we have a new product from Tatcha coming out, and it's also going to be the next TrendMood Box, so I'm already intrigued. So joining the Silk family, say hello to the Silk Powder Protective Setting Spray by Tatcha. Okay, this is going to be $48. That's an expensive. Well, March 6th online at Tatcha and Sephora. I'm kind of curious about it. kind of curious about it. I've been really into Tatcha products lately. I use their skincare on a very regular basis. Just today I used the primer, the liquid primer, and I like their set. I've been using their dewy skin mist. I've been using that. I've been really enjoying it. So I'm definitely interested in this. I've been using powder a lot more recently as my skin went from being really dry to more combo oily. I use powder all the time. I just bought the new Nakia Joy setting powder and I really do enjoy it. So I'm like, should I also purchase the Tatcha powder? But this is gonna make me very intrigued to see what's coming in the next TrendMood box, because if it's a bunch of products that I wanna get, I might go ahead and try to snag that one. And speaking of the TrendMood box, I do always link the accounts that I'm reading from in these videos, but TrendMood is usually one of them. I'm reading from her account pretty much since the start of this video, so I always link them. But she also has her TrendMood box, and they came out with a new takeover box. This is with Boscia. So inside you have the new Skin Nutrition Body Collection. The box is $32. You get the Papaya and Pomegranate Enzyme Exfoliating Body Cleanser, the Peptide Youth Restore Firming Body Serum, the Prebiotic and Probiotic Freshening All Over Body Deodorant, the Fruit Acid Smoothing Foot Peel, and a hand sanitizer. Actually, that doesn't sound like a terrible box, and it's $32. That doesn't seem bad either. Didn't end up getting it. I kind of, when I looked at it, I just assumed it was going to be like all skincare, so that's very bad of me that I didn't look into it a little bit more. But just, I don't know, the deodorant, even like the hand sanitizer, I mean, we're all still buying hand sanitizer, right? Boscia isn't like one of like my top brands that I'm always on the lookout for, but I'm definitely going to be paying attention to what's coming in the next TrendMood box. I'll link the website down below. Like I mentioned in the videos, you want to put in your email address so you can get notified of when the box goes on sale, because they do sell out. But I'd love to know if you picked up the Boscia box for yourself. I was really excited to see this makeup news that Danessa Myricks is coming to Sephora. I'm so excited about that because I have been eyeing Danessa Myricks. I got one of her Twin Flame products in my Beautylish Lucky Bag, which had me so pumped up. She was on my list of brands that I wanted to try in 2021. So will be available starting February 26th online and April 9th in stores. Very happy to see this. You know what? I don't think we have new ColourPop news, which is like getting kind of weird. What was their last one? Animal Crossing, I think, was their last one. I sometimes wonder when they do collaborations to that scale, if it's like in the contract that they can't do another release until a certain period of time. I don't know, like that's literally just me guessing. I have no idea. But I'm like, where? Yeah. But we have something from one of their sister brands from Fourth Ray Beauty. They're coming out with Kiss and Tell lip patches. Will be available February 17th. I'm not super hyped for these. I don't use lip patches all that much. And I still have quite a few from Patchology. Like I've been stocked up on lip masks from Patchology forever. So sometimes if I'm feeling it, I'll put them on. But I do a really good job of doing my Kopari lip mask in the morning. I've been doing my Sigma. They came out with a new like sleeping mask, lip mask that I've been using at night, or I use my Laneige. So I don't really feel like I need to use, I feel like especially before I was using anything on my lips overnight, I always had really, really cracked lips. And I did use the lip masks quite a bit, but these days, I don't feel like I really need them. A few tags on this new eyeshadow palette coming out from Viseart. This is a really pretty, like, when I looked at the palette, I immediately kind of thought of spring. Just nice because of our weather situation. Palette, the Paris Love Letter Entendu. I'm gonna pronounce that wrong, so there we go. So this one is going to be $44. I will say, I know I saw some comments saying that the color story reminded people of Mel Thompson's collaboration with Sydney Grace, and I thought the same thing also. I think that pop of green is maybe what's kind of drawing our eyes and that attention in that direction. But I mean, I think Mel's palette is beautiful. I think this palette is really pretty also. There's been a few palettes recently from Viseart that have given me a double take. $44 isn't too bad, but I feel like especially with having Mel's palette, I don't feel like I would absolutely need to have this one in my collection. And again, trying to do better on my reviews, especially when it comes to palettes, because there's always a lot of palettes to try. So if I'm gonna be grabbing a palette from Viseart, I think it would still be like the Lila or the Lilac or the purple palette. That was the Petite Four palette that came out a while ago. I'm still eyeing that one. BH Cosmetics is coming out with a new collection, and it's a new collab, and this is with Alondra Elsie. So the full collection has the BFF eyeshadow palette for $24. There's a face palette for $16, and a lip duo for $14, and another duo for $14. Oh wait, the BFF. So this is two people, Alondra and Elsie. BFF. I get it. My apologies there. I'm clearly not up to snuff on that. But, you know, I feel like BH has been calling my attention a little bit more. It's been getting a lot of really good reviews. A lot of their recent products have been doing really well. I can't say the eyeshadow palette jumped out at me right away. I feel like the face palette would probably work for me, but I don't know if I would absolutely need it. And the lip duo, I'm kind of like so on. I'm not familiar with the collaborators, obviously. But like, huge congratulations. I mean, it's impossible to be familiar with everybody, but huge congratulations to collab with BH. Like, that is such a big thing. So you have to let us know if you're picking up that collab. Love that every time I go to search something on Instagram, like my explore page is pretty much all Bridgerton. Did anyone else become obsessed with Bridgerton? Oh my word. I don't get obsessed with TV shows. I don't watch TV. I started Bridgerton because I was bored on New Year's Eve. And then I was still bored 2 episodes in, and then I just got bored again at the end of January and was like, fine, I'll finish it. And now I think I am actually married to Reggae Jean Page. He just doesn't know it. Anyways, another collaboration. This one I'm really excited to talk about. This is with Ofra Cosmetics in collaboration with ItsStephToms. Okay, and she is coming out with the Milk and Cookies highlighter. This looks absolutely beautiful. When I saw this, I was like, give it to me. And when I saw her promo photos, I was like, damn, that's impressive. And then when she said she took them herself with, she had someone there, I'm not sure if it was like her husband or boyfriend or partner or friend or I don't know, but she had someone there helping her take those photos, but she literally filled her bath with water and milk and put a plastic crate in it and laid on this crate so it looks like she's in milk holding her highlight. That's cool. I remember when I was coming out with my collaboration last year with Ofra, obviously my travel had to get canceled because it was right at the start of COVID, which also, is anyone starting to experience anxiety as we get closer to March? Because I am. I just feel like it's going to be a really weird time. But I remember that I was supposed to do some photos down there and then I couldn't, and they were like, well, can you take your own photos? And I was like, no, I don't take photos. I don't know how to take photos. I'm not good at taking photos, and I don't have anyone to help me. So that was fun, but she did an amazing job. Like, that's fantastic. And I think her highlight looks so beautiful. I hope that I'll get this. I've seen some people get in PR. I hope that I will too, because I think that it looks so gorgeous. I want to get on my skin. We all know I love Ofra highlighters, and I just love to see them collab with different people. I wasn't familiar with Steph before this, but I started following her on Instagram, and she seems like so much fun. So a huge congratulations to her. And this is launching, I believe it is the 22nd. And I think that there's a link where you can sign up to get notified when it launches. So I will link that down below. We have a new collection coming from Artist Couture. This is Mac Daddy's brand for spring, the Ethereal Bloom. We have the eyeshadow palette for $8 and a diamond light finisher in a new shade. Will be available February 19th. Okay, the palette is cute. I like how kind of like poppy, punchy this is. That's fun. I feel like it's just like a little something different. I don't know if it's like 100% me, but I kind of like some of these shades in here. It gave me a quicker double take than I would have thought, and I didn't know when I first saw the photo. When I first got the tags, I was like, I'm not really sure who this is, but I like it. And then I looked in the comments, I was like, oh, Artist Couture. Like, okay, that's fun. The diamond light finisher looks absolutely beautiful. I don't know. Would you want to see some looks of that one? It just, you know, so some things you're not even expecting to give you a double take, and you just gotta go with it. It just happens. This next one really didn't give me a double take. This is from Too Faced. This is their new Teddy Bear collection. Looks like we'll have an eyeshadow palette, a face powder, and a lip injection gloss. I mean, the eyeshadow palette, I get what they're doing with it. Honestly, the outer packaging I think is kind of cuter than the inside, but it looks like you have some face shades in there too. Not probably probably not for me. Sugarpill, this was also for Valentine's. It's a new collection with new shades. We have 3 new pressed eyeshadows, liquid lip colors, and high shine lip glosses. So these are available now. I really don't like the Sugarpill liquid lip formula. It's truly one of my least favorites, right up there with like the Maybelline Superstays. I find them to be kind of similar actually. So if you like the Maybelline Superstay, because I know a lot of you do, you'd probably like the Sugarpill. Just for me, I personally don't. So not a brand that always turns my attention. I don't think I'm gonna pick anything up from here. I see that Nabla Cosmetics is coming out with a new mascara, and the packaging is woo, like woo. Oh, okay. So we have an extra volume mascara. Let's see, the innovative elastomer brush gives you control and precise application. Its micro claw shaped combs help you define every single lash. I mean, I'm kind of curious about it just for like packaging and how it talks about the wand itself. Like the wand looks like it could like hurt someone if it wanted to. Hopefully not your eyeball, but I mean, I like trying out new mascaras. And I've liked a lot from Nabla. They sent me a really generous PR package not too long ago. I did some videos with some of their products. I reviewed some of their face products recently and their palettes. I would try this one. Chanel Beauty is coming out with a new product. This is the Pearls de Lumiere, an illuminating blush powder. Embossed with a pearl motif, limited edition for $70. You know, I'm probably going to pass on this one. It's beautiful. It's way beautiful. But I think that's just going to be a little bit too much money for me personally for a blush. I'm sure there will be people who totally want to grab it. That's amazing. But I'm going to pass on that. Oh, there are also some new brushes. Oh, I have some of these brushes. Well, I just used them in a video. So normally I show anything in the beginning that I got in PR, but I kind of spaced since I actually already used these in a video. So yesterday's video that went up is a trying new makeup, and I also did Ali Glein's 21 question tag while I was answering. So it's a longer video, it's 40 minutes, but I haven't really been doing my chatty get ready with me videos or my trying new makeup videos because, you know, sometimes life just doesn't have you in the best place, so it's kind of hard to come on and do an authentic like chatty style video. So it was kind of nice to do Ali's tag in there and just some of like the laid back questions, because it felt like I was kind of getting back to a style of video that I haven't done in a while. So it was fun to do, but I did use some of these Sigma brushes in here, so that's kind of why I spaced on them. I'm holding the HD Bronze, the F29. Really like this one. So this is called the Studio Collection, so new brush collection. There's the bronzer brush, the tapered cheek brush, the skin perfector brush, and the airbrush kabuki brush, or you can get the full collection for $85. So I am an affiliate with Sigma Beauty, so my code is Samantha if you're interested in these brushes, any of their makeup products, anything like that. So I will be sure to link them. But yeah, if you want to see them in action, make sure you watch yesterday's video. There is a new eyeshadow palette from Voss. This is for Valentine's, their new Cherry Much Shadow with 18 shades. It's going to be $42. Voss just really doesn't interest me very much at this moment. They were never a brand that I was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to see the next thing. But I have quite a few eyeshadow palettes from them. I mean, like, I'm gonna say like 3. Okay, like, it's not get crazy. I like them, but I feel like recently when I talk about them in the Willy Bites, they just don't inspire me the most. So I'm gonna pass on that. We do have some beauty news. I know this made a lot of waves and a lot of people are not pleased with it, and some people are absolutely thrilled, but that Jaclyn Cosmetics is going to be coming, or Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics is coming into Ulta Beauty. I personally myself am not someone who really loves this because I don't really understand it. I'm sure in order for a brand to go into a store like Ulta, they had to have shared what products they're coming out with and when, and timelines and production and marketing and like, I mean, all of that. I'm sure like all of that has to be done. I'm sure it wasn't just Ulta's like, hey, we see you're popular on YouTube, want to come to the store? Like, I don't think that's how business works. Still, I just find it odd because there's just not really a lot of releases to go off of that I'm like, okay. Interesting. I'm sure there's something in there with Morphe, and I know Morphe's in, you know, all the Ulta stores. Like, I'm sure there's things that we obviously don't know, are not privy to, which is fine, but I don't know, for me, I think of all of the other brands that like work so hard and have successful launches and do business in a different way that will never get this opportunity. But at the same time, You know, I can't fault someone for wanting to take this opportunity. I mean, hello, like, just because someone else isn't getting something doesn't mean that a person who has an opportunity should turn it down. That's also not what I think. So, you know, I know sometimes people get upset about, you know, certain influencers get something versus someone else, or an influencer brand gets something versus another brand because they aren't headed by an influencer, and there's gonna be pros and cons to everything. I mean, like I mentioned in yesterday's video, it's also not easy being an influencer and being a content creator and sharing your life with the internet and being expected to share every single aspect of your life with the internet every single day so people can judge you and make assumptions about you. Like, that's not easy either. So when people are putting their names on a brand, it's really, it's hard to do that too at the same time, because it's just, you're opening yourself up for more judgments and more critiques. But the flip side of that is that you are more public, you are putting more things out there, so more opportunities might be coming your way. It's always gonna be like this. So I also at the same time, like, can't fault Jaclyn Hill for being like, Ulta wants me in their store, I'm gonna take this opportunity. Like, why would you not? So that's kind of what I feel there. Okay. So let's move on. So Good Molecules is coming out with a new skincare product. This is the BHA Clarify Gel Cream. It says to soothe irritated, blemish-prone skin with the help of salicylic acid and something I'm probably not going to be able to pronounce. That is $10. I'm kind of curious about this, just because I do have hormonal acne. Something like this BHA Gel Cream I feel like would be a good product for me. I do really like Good Molecules also. It's only $10. I might try that one out. Glow Recipe, they're coming out with the Watermelon Glow Pink Dream Body Cream. So I mentioned I did a video just roasting myself. Just really roasting my skincare choices from the past. It was kind of a hilarious video for me to film. So I will link that one in the cards if you haven't seen it yet. But I did mention Glow Recipe and how much I really want to love this brand, but that I kind of think maybe I have like a sensitivity to watermelon, because no matter what watermelon I put on my face, I have a pretty bad reaction to it. So I know that this is a body cream, but I still think it's probably going to be best for me to skip it. I see on the account Hot Fire Makeup, they shared that KVD Vegan Beauty is coming out with a new XO Gloss and Extreme Shine Gloss, available at Sephora and Ulta. This is going to be $19. I'm still not really interested in the brand, since they did their rebrand from Kat Von D Beauty to KVD Vegan Beauty. I still feel like that was very strange, so I'm not going to pick up any of those. They also shared that Morphe has these artistry palettes available at Ulta, and these are $12 each. I don't know if these are old palettes that are just now at Ulta, because I feel like maybe they've come out with something similar to this before, but there's quite a few. There's 6 different of these 9-pan palettes. I like 9-pan palettes, but I'm not a huge Morphe babe, if you will, so I'm going to skip those. And then Tower 28 has new shades of their Beach Please Luminous Tinted Balms. So these are multi-purpose balms, and they are $20. I do actually have a shade, and I really do like these. I like these new shades that they came out with. They're a little bit darker. That After Hours and Power Hour look really beautiful. I have a shade, so I'm not going to pick up any new ones, but just so you know, there are new shades. And then to finish it off, I see a few new releases on the Indie Makeup Spotlight Instagram. So we have from Midas Cosmetics, this was their Valentine's collection. This is out now. We have a cake liner palette, 2 lipsticks, and 2 liners. The palette is $22 and the lipsticks are $16. I think the palette is like fun and different. I like how bright it is. There's like some greens in there. Like, usually not what we see for like a Valentine's type of palette, so I like seeing something different. I like greens, but not like, I like a particular green as I'm rocking my green eyeshadow, so I don't know if I would love that one, so I'm gonna pass on that. And then also we have from Adept Cosmetics, this is the Nahindran palette. I probably pronounced that way wrong. That's launching February 18th. And it is going to be $68. That's pretty, okay, that's pretty pricey. This looks to be a very shimmery palette, maybe even with like some glitters and like 2 mattes I think that I'm seeing. I actually lean the other way. I like an all matte palette or like a mostly matte palette with just a few shimmers. So I don't think that this one is going to be for me either. I haven't tried Adept Cosmetics, but I'd love to know if you have tried them and what you think. And then I think that is going to be everything. Let me just double check real quick. Yes, okay. So I think that is everything for this week. So let me know your thoughts on all of the new makeup releases that we discussed. I always love to hear your thoughts in the comments. As always though, if you enjoyed this one, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. I hope you also consider subscribing before you go, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.